Hi students, 12th Std Accountancy, Chapter-5, Admission of Partner, Illustration Sum number 22. Aravind and Balaji are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admit Anirudh to partnership. The new profit sharing ratio is agreed at 1:1:1. Anirudh's share of goodwill is valued at 20,000 rupees. From which he pays 12,000 rupees in cash. Okay. Pause necessary journal entries for goodwill on the assumption that the fluctuating capital method is follows. Let's understand the question. Aravind and Balaji both are old partners. Their old profit sharing ratio is 3:2. Okay. So, Aravind's old profit sharing ratio is 3/5. Balaji's old profit sharing ratio is 2/5. Okay. Then they admit Anirudh into the partnership firm. The new profit sharing ratio is agreed 1:1:1. Listen here carefully. They have given always old profit sharing ratio. In this exercise illustration sum number 22, they have given old profit sharing ratio and a new profit sharing ratio. So what is the new profit sharing ratio? 1:1:1. 1:1:1 means 1/3:1/3:1/3. Okay. Anirudh's share of goodwill is valued at 20,000 rupees. So, Anirudh is a new partner whose share of goodwill is 20,000 rupees, right? But in which he pays only 12,000 rupees cash. Anirudh's total value of goodwill is 20,000 rupees. From that 20,000 rupees goodwill, Anirudh new partner only pays 12,000 rupees cash towards goodwill. Pause the necessary journal entry. Goodwill assumption of the fluctuating capital method is follows. Before we are going to pause the necessary journal entry, we need to find out the sacrificing ratio. Why? Because the old profit sharing ratio and the new profit sharing ratio, both sharing ratio is given. How can we find out the sacrificing ratio? We have to differentiate it. That means old share minus new share. Okay, you will get sacrificing ratio. So Aravind's old share is 3/5. Aravind's new share is 1/3. Similarly, Balaji's old share is 2/5 and Balaji's new share is 1/3. Okay. How can you find out? We need to differentiate between old share and new share. You will get the sacrificing ratio. So for that we are going to subtract with each other. So we need to look at the denominator. Denominator has the difference value. 5 is not divisible by 3. Similarly, 3 is not divisible by 5. Okay. So both values not divisible by each other. So for that we are going to multiply the denominator directly. Okay. So 5 3s are 15. Then we need to cross multiply numerator with the denominator, right? 5 3 3s are 9. Minus 5 1s are 5. 9 minus 5 equal to 4/15. For Aravind's sacrificing ratio is 4/15 and Balaji's sacrificing ratio is 3 into 2s are 3 2s are 6 minus 5 1s are 5. 6 minus 5 you will get 1/15. So the sacrificing ratio of Anirudh is 4/15 and Balaji's sacrificing ratio is 1/15. Finally, we get the sacrificing ratio is 4:1. Okay. Now we are going to pause the necessary journal entry. Total value of goodwill equal to 20,000 rupees. Anirudh new partners goodwill value is 20,000 rupees. From this 20,000 rupees, new partner Anirudh only bring 12,000 rupees cash towards the goodwill. Okay. So what is the journal entry? Cash comes into the business. Cash is the receiver. Debit the receiver. So cash account debtor or bank account debtor 12,000 rupees. Okay. So from the 20,000 rupees goodwill, Anirudh bring 12,000 rupees cash into the firm towards the goodwill. Remaining, how much remaining? After subtract the 20,000 rupees minus 12,000 rupees, you will get 8,000 rupees. For this 8,000 rupees, existing partners taken from the capital. Okay. So Anirudh's capital account debtor 8,000 rupees. Okay, how will you get this 8,000 remaining 8,000 rupees goodwill from 20,000 rupees? From Anirudh's capital. Okay, so for that Anirudh's capital account data 8,000 rupees. Okay, now we are going to distribute that 20,000 rupees goodwill to the existing partners. On which basis? The sacrificing ratio basis. Okay, so let's take Aravin's capital account 20,000 into 4 by 5. 1 5 is 5, 4 5s are 20, remaining 3 zeros to be added here, 4 4s are 16. 16,000 rupees for Aravin's capital account, and Balaji's capital 1 5 is 5, 4 5s are 20, 3 zeros to be added here, 4 1s are 4. Okay, 4,000 rupees. So we distributed Anirudh's 20,000 rupees goodwill to the existing partner in the sacrificing ratio. So existing partner Aravind gets 16,000 rupees and Balaji's capital account 4,000 rupees. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it to the comment box. Thank you. Take care.